MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. It's Ace Baseball, and it comes your way next. Tyler Anderson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 12:35.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Luis Delgado.
Striding in, Luis Delgado. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. Anderson has thrown a little over 50 innings, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hit hard on the ground is short, and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Delgado leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Now the 1-0. Left side, but well foul. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. And he'll get back in standing. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olsen is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Brad Keller gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So coming to the plate, Dominique Montano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Montano.
Now here's the pitch. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Oh, 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped up, Delgado in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Ready now, Marcus Semien, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
1-1 to count. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Chris Davis now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Oakland, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Kevin Kiermaier, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Fouled away. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll enter play here at an even .250. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Here's the 0-1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Ricky Snell.
Into the box now, Ricky Snell, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In is Jorge Soler. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olsen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. The 2-1 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. The 0-1.
step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit out towards second. A step on the bag for one. On to first, a double play.
The second baseman,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. So next to the plate for the Royals, Henry Pollard, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. And the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a double steal try here. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Strike taken up in the zone.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And here's the 3-2 from him. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brian Goodwin. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
At the plate, Ricky Schnell. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
He's set. The 2-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 3 and the A's nothing.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they're having troubles in 2 significant areas, on-base percentage and strikeouts, both of which they rank near the bottom of the league. One coach told me they're doing everything they can to make adjustments, most notably by having more patient at-bats. He said there are times to be aggressive early in an at-bat, but for the most part, we need to do a better job of working the count. We have to draw more walks and get into better hitters counts. That's something to keep in mind as we watch them the rest of the way, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Ball 2 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And that's in there. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Liner towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
first pitch on its way. Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Dominique Montano, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Delgado has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The batter, number 10.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Here comes Soler, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Steven Piscotty stands in as he looks at a called strike. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Mondesi picks it up. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a called strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he lays off for ball 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again, Henry Pollard. He drew a walk his first time up.
Pollard.
Now the pitch. Low for ball one.
Ball 1, no strike.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. To first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They lead it 3-0. Chris Davis next to bat, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 190 is the batting average coming in. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. From the stretch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. On the year, Profar enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. And he falls behind 0-2. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Profar is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. Still down 3-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go as the third baseman, Luis Delgado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
To the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Don't want to forget about him.
Here we go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Perez, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 0-1 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So two men are on with one man out, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Here comes the first pitch. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So here's the Royals DH, Brian Goodwin, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way, and he gets ahead 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Too low, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Brian Flynn, the tall, imposing left-hander, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Brian Flynn.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Kiermaier. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for Oakland.
Now the A's designated hitter, Dominique Montano, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. fouled off. The 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in once again, Ricky Schnell is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. This is pulled into right. Piscotty is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping up now, Jorge Soler. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Davis. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second base.
Coming to the plate now, Henry Aller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
A ball and a strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Pause, now the pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chris Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. The windup and the 0-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. A's go quietly there. They trail in this one 3-0. David Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, David.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi.
The shortstop, Adalberto.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Phelps, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Hit to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Standing in, Luis Delgado. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Delgado.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Ryan O'Hearn. Last time through was a base hit. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1-0 pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Ready on 1 and 2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Matt Olson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Fouled away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Matt Chapman waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 5 on the year. And the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Kevin McCarthy comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 61, Kevin McCarthy.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
The third baseman.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No outs, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. This pitch is popped up. O'Hearn takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a base hit on the line.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Perez recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ryan Buchter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan.
Leading off the inning, Kevin Kiermaier, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Buchter has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The 1-1 misses above the zone for a ball.
Count for 2-1.
Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Ricky Schnell. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. KC down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Jake Diekman.
Leading off the inning, Dominique Montano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Dominique Montano becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. Soler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Joaquin Soria enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Joaquin Soria.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Soler. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 1 for 2.
Soler.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Soria is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. The 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Henry Allard. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit softly down the line at first. Scooped up, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Pitch on the way. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Luis Delgado. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A dive, but he's back. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan O'Hearn. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's fouled away. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Ready with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Davis. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Mike Pearson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 23, Mike Pearson.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
The 3-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Davis is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, you don't see that every day, Matt. A home run on a fastball that is away and off the plate that he went out and hooked it. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking to myself, I've got to make this guy.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Now batting, third baseman, Chapman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. From the stretch.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jurickson Profar. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to get that one.
Tommy La Stella will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Tommy La Stella.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Royals bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Kansas City Royals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brian Flynn claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tyler Anderson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Mike Pearson closes the door for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs, 7 hits, no error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
So focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, hang out, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Nah, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. You know what I'm reaching for. Shot by 3, who's keeping score? Too late anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get back, get paid, get low. Then frame, don't stop, press go. Pick it up, lot of money on the floor. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 poles. Hang out, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Nah, so bad. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Black Cadillac lights. My mama hatchback lights. Hop in the foreign, go zoom.